Joe Burrow makes his big league debut. I'm going to say it's probably a pretty good chance. No one was expecting the game to end the way it did, and no one was expecting Joe Burrow to score his first touchdown the way he did. But here we are. Joe Burrow graded himself after the game press conference, said, you know what I'm giving myself? You want the grade? We're giving ourselves a big fat D, which ain't an F, so hey, that is. I love it though. Not so much as a grade, but how self-critical this man is of himself. And he doesn't forget those mistakes, especially the key ones. He wants to, continue to look at those plays, continue to improve from them, make sure he doesn't make the mistakes twice. And you got to love seeing that out of anybody on your team. Mistakes, which, there was a lot of them, but it was one of those cases where it was nothing you don't expect out of a rookie quarterback who's never really seen live action, right? And when you look at it from that standpoint, I feel like he was incredible. I mean, sure, he missed AJ Green on what, two deep TDs really there. He had one that was wide open. He underthrew the other one, I think there, or if you would have let AJ a little bit better, he would have had that pass there. Then there was that John Ross pass. Hey, I'm gonna say it, Alden Tate probably would have caught that ball. Okay, would have caught that ball, would have been a touchdown, but whatever. You could have underthrew, you could have threw it a little bit shorter there, and John Ross would have made the play on that one. And anyway, I do think it's safe to say he came out in this game with some jitters to start the game. Or is the fact that the entire defensive line of the Chargers was breathing down his neck while the O-line of the Bengals was just taking a little quick cat nap for the first quarter and a half of this game here, because he would miss that wide open Mike Thomas on that first down pass there early in the game, beginning drive of the game, when you expect him to really make there. And he took a bad sack. What was it, 2 drives later? 2 drives later, he took a pretty bad sack where he lost 15 yards. And it was a couple of different times again where Burrow got risky with the ball. Them little shovel passes, that little about to get sacked, throw it out there. Got away with it once, but threw a costly interception there in the second half, trying to shovel it up there. Didn't get away with it the second time there. But that is the end of the list of concerns for me. A list of concerns that honestly doesn't really concern me. I mean, Burrow's a deadly accurate passer. He missed some plays this game. It's going to happen. I think he straightens all that stuff out though, and it's going to be a beautiful sight to see when he starts connecting on those deep plays, starts connecting on those outside routes, a couple of them that he missed there as well. But what's important here is he was finding these guys, I think, making it look easy to boot, right? He was, it's easy to say, oh, he missed a wide open guy, but guess what? He read the coverage, right? He read the defense, right? Finding these wide open guys in the first place, which is a great sign for a rookie quarterback there, going through the levels of that defense, finding the open areas. And once you get past that, the rest were just, rookie mistakes. Ones where he might make them once, he might make them twice, but I don't expect it to be something that lingers on throughout his career. It's just, what I call some bonehead plays there. He's gonna look, okay, this ain't college. I can't get away with that no more. I can't get away with this no more. Learning from it, not gonna let it happen again type of mistakes. Ones where I feel like Joe Burrow will definitely look and say, yeah, we're not gonna make that mistake again. That's the reason, again, you may have seen Joe Burrow say a grade for the day. Oh, D. We're gonna give ourselves a D on that one, because there was some plays we probably should have made, plays we shouldn't have made. But as fans, rookie quarterback, I think we expect it, right? You personally, you expect these you expect these mistakes, and I'm not concerned from the slightest. If there's one thing I am really concerned about, it may not be as much for the Bengals as it is for the rest of the league, and that'd be the Bengals going out there, top 10 pick this year, drafted an offensive lineman, an all-pro offensive lineman, and giving Joe Burrow some time to throw the ball. Because when this man had time, he just picked apart this Chargers defense. There was a lot to like about Joe Burrow's performance here. Here's a couple things that stood out to me instantly, right? First of all, how about the Joe Burrow hard count? Little Aaron Rodgers-esque first game of the season, throwing that hard count out there. Caught a couple guys on both sides of the ball. Bengals offense, they got caught 3 times. Joe Burrow hard counted that offensive line twice. Was it John Ross another time? They're gonna get all those guys on the same page. That's a nice, weapon having a repertoire. And clearly the Chargers were not ready for that. Got a couple of gifties on that, and just got to get ready for that full send down the field there when they do go off sides. I think he did miss it. Was it Bobby Hart? He had to draw the neutral zone infraction on the one there. You snap the ball and you sling it though. He's just got to get that part underway. That's a promising thing to have. It's a nice little, a veteran move out of a rookie. And how about this? The 11 to 12 seconds. We already talked about this once. We're going to talk about it again in a separate video, because I am just impressed. It took this man 11 to 12 seconds from the time the ball was snapped, thrown, caught, put down, 12 seconds off the play clock, 12 seconds off the game clock, to get those guys back to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball, run another play. Something that was just something lacking so much for the Bengals. And it's not, it's not an easy task for a lot of guys, especially a rookie quarterback quarterback to have the confidence, the composure, the demeanor to get all these guys lined up, run the next play, not having to look at the sideline, waiting for the play to come in. He knows what he wants. He's ready to go, run the next play, get these guys going. He just cruised down the field in that 3-minute drill. It didn't look like there was any sort of rush at all. And then speaking of having these plays ready to go, how about that audible? That touchdown run Joe Burrow had, Coach Taylor said, hey, he audibled into that. He seen there was nobody in the box. He changed the play, ran it up the middle. A good read of the defense there by Burrow. I like the fact that 8 guys caught passes in this game. None of them had over 5 targets. So he was spreading the wealth around everywhere on the field. You get more guys involved, they play better. Not to mention, you get more guys involved. It means you're not getting zeroed in on AJ Green or zeroed in on Tyler Boyd. He's looking for the open guy every time. It's a good thing to see he's spreading the ball around as a young quarterback. And we already said it, the confidence, the composure in the pocket, looks like he's been there forever. Man, never looked flustered in the pocket. He just ready to go. He was hitting those tight windows. Love that about him. He took the blame for the L. That's something I really love right there. Rookie quarterback going there. He said, hey, that's on me, boys. I don't care about Randy Bullock's botch kick. Should have nailed it 99 times out of 100. Doesn't bother me because guess what? Could have scored a touchdown. Could have scored earlier. Could have hit AJ Green. Could have hit John Ross. There was multiple plays in this game. Joe Burrow is more than aware he could have hit. This game could have been a blowout. You heard that right. This game could have been a blowout. The attempts Joe Burrow had down the field to really score some touchdowns and push this game wide open if he hits them. Because then you force the Chargers' hand, right? They can't run the ball as much. They got to start passing the ball. They didn't want to do that. You could have seen this be a 2-3 score game out of the Bengals there if he hits those plays. And I think, again, something he'll do when he's, getting into the rhythm of things here for this Bengals team. No questions about it. And in my completely biased but humble opinion here, I'd give Joe Burrow's rating B+. I think he's a B+ there. He hits those open guys, he gets an A. And again, probably a 2-touchdown victory there. But he didn't. He's going to continue to grow. He's going to continue to improve. And this was just a very good sign for the Bengals. Because all that hype coming in, who knew what was going to happen? Who really knew? No preseason games. First game in the NFL. Could have been all hype. Could have got ugly. It didn't, though. It didn't get ugly. Joe's looking like Joe Cool as we expect. And this guy's going to flourish, I think. I really do. Looking forward to it here as a Bengals fan. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.